Alright, welcome back to An American in Canada. Sorry there's been such a long time lapse in between videos here. I was a little bit preoccupied.
Distracted.
So a little change will be happening to An American in Canada. It's now going to be 2 people running the show. So we haven't come up with a name yet. But if you have ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But since it's been a popular request to have us explain our dating story, we figured that we'd tell you together.
So, how we met? Well, I was considering going on a weekend trip
Oh, it's weird.
in Santa Catalina, way on down in SoCal. I'd always wanted to ride my motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Down the coast, down the California coast. Stuff that legends are made of.
California is the best.
It's pretty cool. Comes with this great scenery. So I rode down, and I went to this weekend getaway, and I met a pretty girl there. How'd you get there, babe? How'd you get down?
I actually flew down. I found out about this retreat that was kind of Mormon, kind of like let's do yoga on the beach, and I was having a real challenging time at work, just being super stressed out, so I needed time to just get away. I wasn't expecting or really wanting to meet anybody. I was kind of snuffed out on the dating scene.
Same, yeah.
I was super over it, so I really was just going to reclaim my sanity and to make some new friends, either gender, but not thinking dating material.
And she didn't find her sanity, but what she did find was a cute-looking boy.
It's not exactly what happened.
So they're assigning cabins on the first day, and they're calling out names to different counselors, and it's guys' cabins, girls' cabins, and one of the
They
ladies
discriminate based on gender. He was in that movie. Crazy, right?
That was my co-star, Amanda B. So they were discriminating based on gender, and they called out my name as part of the girls' cabin, and
Which was my cabin.
And I was like, yeah, Morgan is actually, that's me, I'm a guy. So it was hilarious. And then we moved on from that. They unfortunately took me out of the cabin. Unbelievable.
It was unbelievable.
So how we met was
Post cabin distribution. We all gathered our belongings and we were making the giant trek to the cabins, which were, I don't know, a few feet away. And I was gathering up my stuff, and Morgan walks by, and I just said, "Traitor," and then walked away. It was
unbelievable.
He was a traitor. He was supposed to be in our cabin.
No respect.
What the heck? And my cabin mates, they were awesome. They were older, which I didn't have a problem with at all. But it would have been cool to have someone my age in there too.
Yeah, it would.
But I also probably wouldn't have been as comfortable changing the 5 times that I changed every day either. So there were a lot of different activities that required different outfits. Okay.
Saturday, five.
It was required. I mean, it was like swimming, then yoga, then hiking. It's like I don't wear the same clothes for any 3 of those activities.
I wore my swim trunks on Friday, and my swim trunks on Saturday, and swim trunks probably with a t-shirt on Sunday.
AKA, he was trying to show off his abs the entire weekend. So that's really what it was.
Just trying to pick it up.
So then, after that lovely interaction, he was really intrigued. His interest was piqued, apparently.
Peaked, you could say. So I worked up the courage the next day, Saturday morning.
How long did it take, babe?
I don't know, 5-6 hours.
I relish that fact.
Came up to her, finally tracked her down when she had slightly separated herself from a group, because there were always hordes of people surrounding this fine young lady. She was so popular.
We were doing acro yoga, actually, is what was happening.
Acrobatic yoga.
Yeah, so I was like
Pretty
on
cool.
top of some guy's legs, doing some cool yoga position. It was pretty sweet. And I lost some buttons in the process, and so I thought it was hilarious and also a little bit scandalous. And so I was telling everybody around me, I was like, oh, why for lots of buttons? And I noticed him shuffling around. I noticed him sometimes kind of just being around. And I said, hey, I lost these 3 buttons. Isn't that crazy?
Speaking of buttons, when are you gonna let me take down a date?
And I was speechless for like 2 seconds. It never lasted too long with me. And I had already made plans that night with some other guy. that I was interested in on the island. And I was really excited about them. And so I just was like, are you gonna drive up through Fairfield? I mean, I knew he was on his motorcycle, but I didn't know if I was on the way back to Canada. I didn't know which part of Canada he was from. But he constantly was throwing around, I'm from Canada, I'm from Canada.
Everybody was throwing that label on me. They were like, oh, you're the Canadian, rode us down on his motorcycle.
He like, loved that label.
No big deal, you guys, really, it wasn't a big thing.
Anyway, so then he was like, wait, what did you say after that? Well, you said, oh, well, I'm free tonight. And I said, yeah, no, sorry, bruh. I wasn't free.
And then so she had asked me, yeah, are you coming back up my way? And I was like, yeah, for sure. Is she from Utah or California?
I don't know which state I was from.
I don't remember. Yeah, I'm going that way, yeah. Let's make it happen. So I got her number.
And then after that, he kind of was just always hanging around. Never like too obvious, but kind of
give her a little space.
Enough to, yeah, he wanted to give me space, so it didn't seem like he was like clingy. But I mean, kind of well. There was this one time I was in a tree and I was just chilling. I was just having me time, and the guy I was interested in started talking to me, and I was like, okay, this weekend is working good for me. And then Morgan came up to me, and I was like, dude, we're in a convo. But then it became like an ABC conversation instead of an AB conversation.
I'm a good blocker.
Anyway, so I guess it's enough about the island. There's a lot more fun stories on the island that you could know about, but I guess they're not really part of our dating story. So.
We set up the date. It was a good weekend. It was lots of fun. Afterwards, she flew back up to Homeville. And then I kept riding around, stayed went
down to Mexico.
Stayed in LA, rode down to Mexico through San Diego where Dad is born. Came back up, took her on a date, longest first date ever, best first date ever. Riding around town, showing me the layout of where she grew up.
Yeah, showed him the high school. I mean, you can't really date unless you've seen each other's high school.
Right?
Homeschooled.
Yeah, homeschool, so I have a free pass.
But yeah, I basically blasted music with the windows down, so.
Knew I wanted to marry her. That was it.
He got me full throttle.
So I went.
I wasn't taming it down at all.
So I went to an Italian restaurant.
Italian restaurant that I'd never been to. Really showing in the town.
Watched some Nettie.
No, Seinfeld.
Netflix.
It wasn't on Netflix.
It wasn't on Netflix.
I know what Nettie is. I'm the one who made that abbreviation.
No shout out to Nettie. We're watching Nettie right after this.
Seinfeld. And, we went stargazing in the park. We went for a walk.
Yeah.
It was a long date. It was good.
Dancing in the kitchen.
Yeah. See our other movie. It's under his account. Into the Sunset. It's our own version. That's the song we danced to in the kitchen.
On our first date. Wow, so cute. We also sang it at our reception.
We also may have kissed on that date.
Ew, no.
But it seemed like 4 dates or 5 dates, so it was totally okay. Totally acceptable.
Yeah, and then I came back in the morning.
I didn't come back in the morning. I called in sick. Just for half a day. And I was feeling kind of sick.
Yeah, she'd just gone on a really long date.
Anyway, that's probably enough information for this first video. But I don't even think we introduced ourselves, but you know me, obviously. I'm like Miranda sings. This is Morgan. This is my husband. So, anyway, next time we'll probably be singing for you and have some other stuff prepared. Come on.